pretty pathetic, isn't it? The final direct happened before I could even finish part 2 of the Smash Jet from August. What can I say other than I'm sorry? Other projects were on higher priority, and things just kept coming up. But I said I would do this, and you guys would never leave me alone if I cancel this. Unlike the E3 Smash Jet, which was again cancelled due to audio issues. Although since it has now taken so long to get done, I decided to cut out some of the more really irrelevant stuff and just focus on the stuff that we really had a strong opinion on or had a good laugh. But I know why you're really here, so skip to the times posted below for the Karul songs, and I'll see you guys there.
I guess to go over some of the returning stages, some of the highlights. For me, Brinstar Depths was one of the big ones. Ever since Ridley got into the game, I was really hoping for this stage to come back. And
but there's a remix of Brinstar Depths. That was like one of the first songs they put onto the site. I'm like, that coming back as a stage?
Which, I love that they've also made all the platforms now grabbable as well.
Yes.
Which is really going to help this
Just like
one.
Peach's Castle N64, they made those side edges grabbable.
You know there has to be an event for Brinstar Depths where you're watching out for Kraid and watching out for Dark Samus and Ridley.
Yes!
That has to be an event.
Yeah, Pokemon Stadium 1 is back, which is nice. Match Cannon HD looks fantastic. And then,
Beautiful.
How do we feel about the new Final Destination?
It looks beautiful.
It looks nice, but I kind of want to see more of what it's going to do, like in the background.
New Donk City Hall is like the big new stage that they showed off.
It's like, can you play other songs and then does Pauline sing if you get them all, or does it just play Jump Up Superstar? Or...
I feel like that might just be a thing exclusive for Jump Up Superstar.
Yeah, that'd be really cool if they actually did start singing some of the other songs that are on that stage.
Well, I mean, to jump ahead, they now changed it to where every stage now has every song from that franchise now.
Which is really smart.
Yeah.
Really, really smart of them to do. However, make sure you turn off the copyrighted ones all the way off.
Oh, yeah.
Only keep the remixes, because for some reason...
Or the second party that isn't Kirby.
Yeah.
It's so hard for Kirby.
Or Final Fantasy music, because there's a whole whopping 2.
Yeah, the Final Fantasy stage is now dead. You get 2 music tracks still. You're dead. Nobody wants to play on you.
So many songs you could put in.
Going back to New Donk City, I mean, do like it, but I'm also a little sick of the whole like touring kind of thing that Delfino Plaza started. It worked for that stage, but I don't know. It's a little...
Make the T-Rex a hazard.
The T-Rex is a hazard, or if they make it as do something like Smashville, where at a certain time of night they can do the festival.
Oh, and it was like
nice.
nighttime?
Yes, and they have like fireworks and all that go off. I really hope we get that.
Or they have like the nighttime with like the boss and it's raining.
Oh, that'd be also a really good one.
That's a nice stage, boss.
Yeah. And then, for me, probably the stage I freaked out most at, Fountain of Dreams, is finally
Everybody freaked out at that.
Especially, this is like my favorite stage in Melee, both casually and competitive. So I've been waiting for this stage to come back for years.
Did they fix Pichu and Jigglypuff's eyes?
Yeah, but on the reflection, yeah. But it's interesting for me because with the new Melee stages, they actually are getting the proportions right. Because if you played the Melee stages in Brawl, you notice that the character models are way bigger, so they don't actually proportion to how they were in Melee. And you can still notice that with any stages that were from Melee to Brawl, they still have that in Ultimate. But any of the new Melee stages are pretty much fixed in that regard, which I really appreciate.
You've got morphing stages!
You see, with this, there's 2 in particular that I really want to do for this in casual. One, I want to morph Pokemon Stadium 1 into Pokemon Stadium 2. Yes! I can.
Yes!
And the other one I want to do, especially since we can do 8 players on a stage, I want to go from Yoshi's Story Melee, which is like notoriously one of the smallest stages in Smash, to Great Cave Offensive. And just see how much the strategies change within the 1 minute like rotations or stuff like that.
I want to morph Dr. Wily's castle with the Yellow Devil with Castlevania and just have like a boss rush thing going.
Yeah.
Wait, does it? I don't know if the bosses will carry over, but
We don't know yet about the details, but this is a cool idea.
How many did they put in for Street Fighter?
There's a lot. I think there's...
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like over 20 songs for it.
36.
That is ridiculous.
Yeah,
okay,
36
yeah.
for Street Fighter.
Wow, so it actually has more than Castlevania.
Then again, I think Street Fighter has a lot more copies.
That is ridiculous. And now we also know that there's going to be 20 songs for Sonic. Please let there be some remixes.
Please.
Please.
You already
And
had
there's
Sonic.
still...
You've already had Sonic composers for 2 of the songs on the site. I just want one remix. That's all I want.
Twitter, it's like, if they do bring back the songs that were missing from Brawl, that's only 2 new songs. But if they don't, that's 8. Oh,
Well,
please.
we kind of know that Mania and Forces are going to have a song.
Yeah.
Heights,
almost a
please.
given.
Sunset Heights.
No. Studiopolis remix in the style of the gameplay Galleon one. I need it in my life.
we do have Tomoya Otani and Jun Sinoue on the team. So
And yet we still only have 2 songs for Final Fantasy.
Square Y.
Square Enix, stop hogging all the songs!
if Sora gets in and they put a bunch of songs, I'm sorry, Square, you have no excuse.
You see, this is my theory. If Sora gets in, they're just gonna put One Winged Angel under as a Kingdom Hearts song at this point, I swear.
This is gonna be the Kingdom Hearts remix from like.
Yeah, it's gonna be the 2.5 remix at this point.
No issues with that whatsoever.
Now you're able to pick the rule set first, and you're able to hot select different rule sets. Which one? Thank you. That's going to make tournaments run so much smoother at this point. And 2, that basically effectively makes stock now the default forever.
Thank you. I no longer have to change it every time I go into Smash.
Yeah.
Stamina is now in the regular modes, which is cool.
Yeah, so we can now have stocks and stuff like that, which is great.
There's going to be one for just the final Smash meter, where you get a little tiny one that gives you a little bit weaker version of the final Smashes after you build it up. Kind of like PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale in a sense, but it
doesn't
cool.
kill you in one shot.
I always kind of wonder what
like
that would kind of be for Final Smash, like a chargeable Final Smash, and
Yeah.
it's really cool to finally see that.
This is a mechanic I've wanted for a while. I love Final Smashes, but I've always never really enjoyed going after the Smash Ball for it every time, because some characters are just at a distinct disadvantage trying to get it. But
Even
though some of them now just kind of like roll on the
down
ground.
to the ground like an actual item.
Which is cool. But again, I love this. There's talk on if this week is going to be in competitive play. I can tell you straight up, no, it's not going to be, because we have stuff like Mars, which kills you in 1 hit. Bayonetas, which if you're over 100%, you're instantly dead.
So what's a weaker version of that?
Yeah, like, it's one of those, I don't think these are going to be in competitive, but I've also seen this thing on Twitter of the misconception, just because we don't use something in competitive play doesn't mean we like it. Like, the Smash community overall really enjoys this idea, and when we play casually and stuff like that, you know this thing is getting turned on. But when you have stuff like money on the line and that kind of thing, this isn't exactly the place for it, is kind of the point. But I love this edition, and I'm definitely going to be using it.
And now, and then they showed off this really weird, but kind of cool new version of training.
This is where I can tell you, this is where everyone in the competitive scene lost their minds. This training.
We're finally going to have actual information on where your character is going.
Yeah, it shows it by percent. I'm really hoping they go the extra mile and show like different DI angles. The Smash 4 training mode was not good at all. Like, it didn't have rage or anything like that. Properties were actually different in training mode.
I want to know if they are actually if they did this as a way to make it easier for us to find out what's changed in a patch, because can you please just tell us what's changed in a patch, Nintendo?
Yeah, please.
Splatoon 2 does it! Splatoon 2 does it!
I really hope they do it this time. Yeah, that was annoying during the Smash 4 competitive scene.
Had to wait for the guys to figure out what it is, and it's so hard for them to go through everything and say, okay, this changed from last one, this changed.
Because there's a lot of placebo effect happening kind of thing, you know?
Just make it a statement, Nintendo. What are you hiding?
But
Like, what is the point if we're gonna find out anyway?
yeah. So, and then the last mode they talked about is Classic, which looks like it's pretty much back to normal now. But every
Thank
character
you.
has their own set thing. I am hoping that it's gonna be fun because admittedly, I haven't had really fun with Classic mode since Melee. Because for one, Brawl took way too long to load in between his scene, which made Classic last way too long for me.
Yeah.
And then I had fun with it on 3DS. Wasn't a huge fan of it on Wii U. But yeah, I hope it's back to being fun.
There's a few reasons why it wasn't as fun. It's because they didn't have any bonus rounds.
Yeah. But,
It needs the bonus rounds to create some diversity in what you're doing with the character.
Yeah, because honestly, Smash 4, especially I think Wii U over-relied way too much on 8-player Smash as its big gimmick.
Yeah.
Which it got old after a while.
It says that it's going to be set up, like, it's set up differently for every fighter.
Yeah.
Like, every fighter has a select path. It doesn't look like it has that many boxes. I'd have to go back into the pictures and check.
It looks about
7 or so?
And
I think I did see some kind of, like, bonus.
Banana Gun, we saw this at E3, but I love this item. It's stupid, and
I was so scared when I saw that part, because I'm like, oh god, please do not let King Karol be an assist trophy or something.
I was thinking, K-Rule or Dixie is gonna get deconfirmed right now.
Yeah, that's what I was scared of so badly right there.
Yeah.
It's like you showed DK with a banana, I'm like, don't you dare show Karol! Don't you dare show Karol! No, Banana Gun, that's brilliant. It fires one big bullet and then it's used as a banana peel.
Because you'll never know, is this an actual banana or is it a gun?
And then, Killing Edge, it's surprising it's taken this long to get a Fire Emblem item into here, but I think it's a really cool way of bringing it in.
It's about as long as it took for them to put in a DK assist trophy.
Yeah.
Like,
And then-
why did it take so long for these series to get this?
Yeah, and then we got next one up is Bomber from E3. We've seen that one. Death Scythe is amazing.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
I love that one.
If somebody has the item and they're over 100, did they just like instantly glow that
I think
purplish
so.
aura?
Yeah.
And then they just die.
Yeah. It's really interesting with a lot of the new items. They're really taking advantage of the whole blast zone mechanic from Wii U and putting that into a lot more of the items now, which I like.
Does it seem kind of creepy that it's Ness that's the one holding it?
Yeah. It's like,
All of the Sans pictures and memes and whatnot.
You're about to become a pawn of Gygus. Then the staff from Kid Icarus Uprising. I mean, this one's okay. I don't feel like it's as interesting as some of the other Kid Icarus items, but alright.
It's cooler that it's more powerful the further it is at its blast.
Yeah.
Isn't
The
that how it worked
Rambling
in the game?
Yeah.
The Rabbling Evil Mushroom.
I love this one. I love how trolly it is. And that's a cool Earthbound reference as well.
It's Duck Hunt using it and laughing. That's so
Yeah.
perfect.
And then the Rage Blaster is honestly probably my least favorite item in here, just because I think
Rage mechanic into an item, which wasn't like rage just like a fan-made term when that came up. I'm not too sure.
I think
Kinda
it's technically a fan-made term, but like that's just a central mechanic of Smash 4. We don't know how much rage is in this game, so we don't know.
What I'm
Yeah,
getting
it's
at,
kinda hard to say.
actually calling it Rage Blaster,
Yeah.
and it's based on that mechanic.
Well, actually, I don't know if rage was ever classified in a.
It never was. It's
pick of
just
the day.
the term we called it.
I think
It's just the term that people called it.
Hello, Alolan Executor. I've been expecting you to show up and
God,
just.
I
the
laughed
first one they
so
show up,
I
or that they
laughed
show.
so hard when I saw this item. Oh my god.
It's just
I think
thrown in a Alolan Executor. Everyone's just gonna laugh. It's so great.
He's a wall. He's a portable wall.
It's just so stupid, hilarious. I love it.
It doesn't even look like it attacks. It just
It
stands
just
there.
stands there just to be annoying, which I love. It's one of the kind of general themes that I've noticed with a lot of the new Pokemon. I like that a lot of them are just like overpowered powerful kind of things except for the legendaries, which I felt like the Pokemon have just kind of been gearing into that direction more and more. I like how these ones are just more of nuisances or just change things up slightly. This is probably my favorite selection of Pokemon we've ever gotten in Smash. Like Abra, for instance, it just teleports you all over the place, which is brilliant. I love it.
Dude, that is gonna be so scary on some maps.
Oh, I'm just waiting for Abra to teleport you into a launch star. Like, I'm just waiting to see that Twitter video at this point.
Teleport you into a danger zone.
Oh,
exactly. That's what I was thinking.
No, teleport you into a launch star that blasts you into a danger zone.
Exactly.
Then for the new one, Mimikyu, which
Mimikyu kind of hurt me a little because there was that one league Vergevin that said three of the Gen 7 Pokemon were not going to be playable. Mimikyu was one of them, so ow.
Pumiku, I think it's also
the new one.
Lava set, but I think it's fun. Vulpix, Buffalonin forms. Let's talk about the showstopper though. Ditto. Finally.
He's back! They made him work! That is awesome!
Oh, and here's the thing. I absolutely know in Classic mode, they're going to have a fighting Ditto team at this point that just uses all these models. They're all there! They're all purple! It's gonna happen!
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah.
We needed a new version of the fighting Polygon team. We already did the Miis. I'm okay with fighting Ditto team.
Yeah, it's just, I think this is just such a brilliant way to work this one in. I think it's gonna be hilarious though, if we just get ones of like, you know, Dark Fit and such, and you can barely even tell. Master
Core is secretly Ditto. Oh god, the heartbreaking section! The assist trophies!
Okay, first off, Zero, who I'm actually kind of glad is not in here. Let's face it, Zero, in every fighting game he's in, Zero's always one of the best characters, so I'm okay if Zero takes a break for right now. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah, Zero being the assist trophy, I kind of knew that was coming.
Which is hilarious because in Zero's part, you can totally see the Z-Saber going through Mega Man 10 and just like, yep, that's canon, that's canon. Then Knuckles, who, okay, let's get into
They did show off like 2 of the assist trophies that we did know about before.
Yeah.
One of them was Knuckles, but they at least showed off more of what he can do. He digs through the ground, he has the homing attack, and he does some basic jump, jabs, and uppercut.
Crystal, we saw during
that
video.
And then I'm drawing a blank except on the last 2. Yeah, Claptrap. Oh wait,
Claptrap.
that's right, Claptrap, which is awesome. We finally have a DK assist trophy. I always thought they put Rambi in as an assist trophy, just run around charge, or they just have like Cranky Kong get in his rocker and just be like Mr. Rossetti.
Like if they did Rambi, it would just be Go-Goat. Because you ride on it.
Yeah. You see, I would always think like maybe Funky Kong from DK64.
The surfboard, the ammos.
Yeah. Captain, I think, is hilarious. I love it.
That is one of the best. It is an instant death kill.
Yeah.
And you have to be stupid enough to get caught in it.
I think it might work like the Beetle or something like that, where you may be able to mash out of it, possibly.
Maybe. I could see that.
Yeah, Kawasaki...
wait, can you use a reflector on that?
That's a good point. I don't know. Can Village pocket it?
Yes, the villager just pockets it, yes!
Then after that is Kawasaki, which I think is a brilliant way to bring Cook Kirby back in.
Yes, it is.
And it's going to work a lot better because you can't roll out of it like you Cook Kirby back in Brawl.
And then Gray Fox comes back. That was expected.
Nikki, I'm like one of the 10 people that freaked out having her. I think Nikki is like the definition of a perfect character for an assist trophy.
Yes. And then we had the big soul-crushing moment. This is the one that hurt so many Smash fans' hearts. But I'm gonna be honest. I am one of those people that is happy to see him being represented because I thought him getting included as an assist, as a playable character was still kind of a long shot, but he still had one of the best chances in my opinions. It's Shovel Knight!
Yeah.
Here's my thing with Shovel Knight being an assist trophy. To me, Shovel Knight is kind of like the iconic poster boy indie character. The fact that he's not playable, that really hurts the chances of other indie characters.
Yeah, I mean,
I do
like,
agree.
the thing is, the only other indie character that has a chance is Shantae at this point.
Yeah,
Well, we have to wait and see on that one.
Yeah, you gotta
personally,
see,
I feel her chances might drop because of Shovel Knight. But if she gets in, I'll be happy. I'll be good.
Yeah, I mean,
I still think she could make it like an assist trophy as well. Although we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to see. But
If Shantae does come in, please put in the music.
Yes.
Same with Shovel Knight. Put in Hyper Camelot.
Yes, Shovel Knight remix music. Yes, please, please.
The thing is, like, guys, put it in perspective. Shovel Knight started as a Kickstarter about 5 years ago, and the fact that he's gone this far, appeared in so many other indie games, and he's in Smash Brothers as an assist trophy, albeit, but he's in the game. Think of your yacht club at that point. Like, you can't help but be happy of all their success. And if you want to play as Shovel Knight, he is in Rivals of Aether, which is a Smash-style game, and he's represented perfectly in there. Like,
I just had one of the craziest ideas. Sorry. I just want to put this out there real quick. A Spectre Knight remix for the Castlevania stage.
Oh, that'd be sick. Oh, that'd be sick. But, yeah. To go on, if you want to play as him, play him in Rivals of Aether. Like, you grab money and you buy your upgrades mid-match. It's amazing. And then, one of probably my favorite assist trophy in the entire thing, the moon.
The moon.
This has been such a long time coming, I feel.
I'm calling it now.
I can't wait to see this on the Terminus stage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be weird when it goes on Terminus. Yeah.
I can't wait to see this. Like, if they do like special matches like online, like Nintendo's like Treehouse stuff, and they show like the invitational like tournaments, and they have like items on with assist trophies. Everyone's just gonna be screaming "Moon, Moon, Moon!" Just like the perfect cell yell.
Yeah. Oh yes. But
there is there even anywhere you can go when that thing strikes? That thing took up
on the very edge of the stage and diffuse edge.
I think you can escape. Oh, so the thing that I found funny about that is like they all KO'd except Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight lives on.
Shovel Knight's the only one that survived.
Yeah. Then Ashley gets disconfirmed, and then we have one of the more surprising things in this direct. Rathalos.
Where did that even come from? I know it's Monster Hunter, but still, it's
the hilarious part to me is that there's been Monster Hunter in Metal Gear and Final Fantasy.
You've been sick of Rathalos? Too bad, he's in Smash Brothers.
It's interesting because that stage is distinctly Monster Hunter Tri. So that is a unique stage for that boss, and it's also an assist trophy, which is sick. I love it.
The thing with the actual stage is it's like the flat surface, just like Dracula, which it might be like that boss mode if they ever do boss mode.
Which it's funny for me because I look at Rathalos and I'm just like, wow. So this is where everything from Pyrosphere Ridley went. It's like, this looks a little too similar to that, just in terms of proportions and all of that.
It's still a really cool idea, and I really hope they show off this mode. I mean, they're going to show off this mode later in the future, but they got to show off some more bosses that they're going to put in, because this just has to be a boss mode.
Now, I want to talk to you guys. With Rathalos being in, do you think there's any chance of Monster Hunter showing up? I think it's not out of the realm of possibility, I feel.
It's not out of the realm of possibility, but I agree with what the Duke of Dork said. It's like, I think it's too hard to implement a character like that into Smash in a certain way. I think it's better represented with this and the stage. Maybe a Monster Hunter Assist Trophy? Maybe?
The moment everyone saw DK's mouth, we knew.
That was it. Instantly. Oh, man, you can tell from my reaction. I was just getting so hyper, so excited.
I loved your reaction, by the way, CJ.
For me, it's exactly, I mean, like, K-Rool was not one of the... K-Rool, for me, was kind of a character of, like, if he gets in, cool. It was, you were experiencing what I felt for Ridley at that moment. The minute I identified Ridley's stage was a Metroid stage, I was like, Sakurai, you did not. Oh my god! But yeah, I gotta say, this is the best Smash character trailer by far out of any of them.
Let's
Personality.
Let's look at this. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's the personality. It's Sakurai's personality.
Exactly.
He gets in there. He makes you think it's Kurol. Then he takes off the mask. It's DDD, and this is a character created by Sakurai, voiced by Sakurai. And it's basically just Sakurai saying, "You thought I was gonna give you Kurol? Well, you're right. Here you go."
For me, first off, I love Diddy and DK's just mouth drop reaction. It's so well animated. I love it. And then, of course, K. Rool just smacking him upside the head is beautiful. The animation in this thing is just unbelievable. But
their eyes go through the windows.
Yeah. Okay, that one is really creepy when you go frame by frame. Most of this stuff is fantastic when you go frame by frame, except that. That's terrifying. But
that's why you have to shake it up.
I have the video up. Yeah, it's pretty terrifying.
The thing I wanted to say for this discussion, God, the thing I realized in hindsight, the only thing I would change about this trailer is you don't make it deity. You make it the Mii costume from Smash 4. He comes in and smacks the costume out. Would be the only thing I would change about this trailer.
Yeah, I mean, I was so furious with that being King DDD that I was actually surprised when I heard my reaction again. I was like, did I really say that?
Kill him.
And kill him. Yeah.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Kill him.
But after that, I was so happy that I actually started playing as King DDD a little bit more.
But
just because I had to.
For me, it was after Ridley. I was just like, okay, yeah, you're not teasing, you're not fooling anyone, Sakurai. It's K-Roll. Come on, show him. But I was also thinking in the back of my head, it's like, oh my god, I swear if you go into the Dixie trailer at this point. Yeah, let's talk about this big boy.
Oh my gosh!
It's the moveset that pretty much everyone was speculating he would have.
The only thing that completely caught me off guard was that counter.
Dude,
I never would have guessed that. And that up throw. Oh my god, that up throw. You just took the giant leap from DKC and break Mewtwo's back.
Mewtwo.
This is the night I break the Mewtwo.
Dude, it's so good. I can't wait to see his other moves.
Yeah.
That final smash.
As soon as I saw the computer room, I was just like, oh my god, you are not!
I'm gonna blow up DKIO!
I'm sorry, but I think this is the best Final Smash to date.
It's so
if you go frame by frame on that, you'll actually see what looks like a frowny face on DK's face where it got blown up.
No, you see, for me, it's so close between this and Ridley. I think I gotta give it to Ridley just because of the extra detail where you see Samus's ship fall off in the background after it returns.
It was glorious.
But
it's the
was so good.
Yeah, dude, the fact that we actually see the full bad ending of DK64 now after all this time.
It's beautiful.
And I love with the island too. You can see all the level entrances from DK64 still on there. Like
it is so perfectly mapped out. Sakurai, we love you.
And then the characters that get hit are like on the where his eye would be.
Yeah.
On the island.
Yeah, you can see him right there. It looks really weird, honestly, but
let's face it, you can't think of any other better Final Smash for Kurol after that. There were so many options, but that was the best one. Like him just getting in his room, laughing, ready to blow it up.
So let's really quick talk about how he looks in the game and his render. First off, one of the best renders in the whole game right now. Oh my gosh.
They got the gold plating. Thank you for that. It's the armor chest plate. Thank you. And if you go frame by frame, you can tell he has a tiny little tail. He has a tail.
It's really hard to see for most of the footage, which is kind of...
It really is.
Yeah, but
it's there. Oh, and apparently he doesn't have the pirate costume, but he puts the pirate hat on when he uses the blunderbuss.
Yeah, I think they don't want to go...
That is such a nice touch.
I don't think they wanted to go too for it. But
it is such a nice touch.
I love just the scale work on him, and especially when he's using like the blunderbuss, he looks like a pre-rendered model, kind of for me, like emulating that same kind of thing from DKC, which I love.
And that thing is a double attack. Not only does it shoot out a cannonball, but it can suck in an opponent or an item and then shoot it back out.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Maybe one of my favorite moments in any Smash trailer is just when the two are running for each other and you go frame by frame on K. Rool just running like a madman on all fours. It's like one of my favorite moments in any trailer. Just go this thing frame by frame and just look at K. Rool's face throughout all of this.
It's great.
It is fantastic. It just looks crazy mad, and there's so much personality into this that you only see a few frames of when it goes by in the full speed trailer. But God, it looks so good.
We called this years ago in the other Smash Chat video where we said, whatever you do, or Fafo said it best, whatever you do with him, make him good, make him bad, whatever, make him funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nailing it.
Yeah, and especially
I am a little disappointed that he doesn't do the "ork" when you footstool him. But
well, we haven't heard the voice clips in the game yet, so we don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, just by the expression of it,
it's like his voice is just like a regular, like it's supposed to replicate like an alligator sound, similar to Donkey Kong doing like the gorilla grunts.
Yeah.
I do like, even though that he has like the realistic alligator sounds, I like that they gave him like a laugh with those sounds.
Yes. Apparently that's going to be, I guess that is his intro, where he just comes down with his arms folded and laughs.
Yeah.
That's Stan, just like...
A few things before I think we wrap up on K. Rool. One, another part of this trailer, I love that final shot of K. Rool, DK, and Diddy like punching right into the sun. It's like, I'm sorry, but as somebody that's going into animation, I'm just drooling over this trailer. It is the best one by far. Just so much personality and stuff like that. And I'm not even a big K. Rool fan, and I'm just gushing all over this. Like, okay, everyone knows I got my character last game with Palutena, and I got my forbidden Smash character with Ridley this time. And I'm just seeing on YouTube and stuff like that, everyone is just so ecstatic with K. Rool and how he was handled. I'm happy you guys got the character represented in the way you wanted for so long.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Actually, that was the other thing that they showed in the trailer that I was so hoping that they would get. I was like, please, please put this in where he is pretending he is dead.
Yes, the fake out.
And then he stops and
fake. Yes.
It took me a bit. It took me a bit to identify. Yeah, it took me a bit to even identify what that was. It wasn't until
I got that immediately.
Because I wasn't thinking of the fake out, and then I saw it a second time. I was like, oh wait, that totally is the fake out ending from DKC.
I mean, I was expecting that because of two reasons, and I guess when you look back on it, the Blastomatic was also hinted at because his trophy in Melee, it does say he is so good at pretending he's dead, the creds roll by, and that he's completely crazy enough to build the Blastomatic. So all these years we should have seen this coming.
Yeah.
And when you look back at Melee, how many characters from those trophies are being put in the game now? It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
We got Pit, we got Duck Hunt, we got the Bowser Clown Car, we got Ridley, we got K. Rool.
It's interesting because K. Rool has been a trophy in every single game up to this point. So, it's been a long time coming. K. Rool is honestly a character that should have been in. But honestly, both K. Rool and Simon are both characters that should have been in Smash a long time ago. For real.
And with that, I think we finally covered this all. And for those who have stuck around with me for so long, I have a certain promise to keep.
Yeah.
So I think I'll do that separately, but in this video, so you guys won't hear me recording because I need a break.
Yeah. I guess to close things off, I just kind of want to reiterate what I've been saying on Twitter. Like, after the whole everyone is here kind of thing, like, the thing is, when I talk about characters I want for Smash, it's like, this is all just cherry on top kind of thing. Like, everyone is back in this game. I am set. Like, because Smash 4, there definitely felt like, especially when the game first came out, there were holes in the roster. that I felt like just weren't filled, like Lucas, Roy, Mewtwo, Snake, and Wolf, especially, were just kind of, there was no one to really replace them. Now that we have everyone back, like, I'm satisfied. Like, I don't need any more newcomers. Everyone else is pure bonus at this point. So
I feel like I can just sit back and just relax and enjoy whoever's going to get added next. Maybe they'll put in Isaac from Golden Sun just out of the popularity like Hyrule had. Who knows?
That's another rumor.
Yeah, like
Isaac.
Again, it's just everyone is bonus at this point. I don't really care too much of who gets in at this point. It's just I just want the characters that'll make people happy at this point is all I can ask for.
The only thing I can really ask for at this moment, please have DLC that can promote certain assist trophies. Please. I need Bomberman, please.
Just for me, at this point, like, the main character from my list from back in 2017 that I want is Rex and Pyra, but even if they don't get in the base roster, I got my number one, which was Inkling, so I'm happy.
Yeah. They were so obvious. No offense, but they were like
I know,
the only guaranteed shoe in.
Yeah, I guess
like they should have been in Smash 4 to promote Splatoon.
With that said, thank you guys for joining me, and I apologize in advance for your eardrums when I sing these songs. Have fun! Now I know what some of you are thinking. How are you going to sing all the songs from the cartoon in this short amount of time left? Well, that's because I never promised to sing all the songs on my channel. My promise was this. I would make a video of myself singing every Hyrule song I know from the cartoon and the King made it in, baby! Did you pick up on the keywords? All the Hyrule songs that I know. Meaning the only songs I actually know and the ones that Hyrule sings. That's only about 5 songs. I know a lot more, but they don't feature King K. Rool. Oh, but don't worry, Fawful and I will still sing all the songs from the cartoon, but it'll most likely be on his channel. Also, do not ask him when it will be done, he has other things to take care of, and I believe he too is waiting on something else before we can do it. Please have some patience. Exposition done, let's sing these songs! It's great to be a king. I seem to have a knack for taking everything I want and giving nothing back. I'll take away your jellies. I'll take away your jams. Have a nice vacation when I take your travel plans. Now that I have the power, this is my finest hour. Nothing on this earth can stop me now. Everything is mine! I finally have control! Oh, excuse me. I hope I don't sound too droll. I'll take your colored TVs and a banana, if you please, and I'll put it in to the silly world peace! Fools, while I watch you cower, this is my finest hour. Bait you on my hook, just like a worm. Before I crush you like a bug, come over here and give me a hug. It gives me so much joy to watch you squirm. The aliens are planning the deadly invasion. They're armed with ray guns and mind-melting powers. Who knows what evil we can expect? Prepare yourself for a horrific encounter! In every monkey's life comes a time where you should stand up and fight! If you want some self-respect, then get ready and watch the skies! There's only one chance to stop these invaders. You could turn them back with the coconut's power. Get the crystal and you'll go down in history. This could be Diddy's finest hour. You could be the hero. There's a brilliant light that shines from your eyes. Are you sick of being a zero? Just look up and watch the skies. It's up to you to watch the skies! I'm looking for a prince, someone who could follow in my claw, prince, in heir to pass the throne on to my son. The royal name must live on, and what an honorable lineage it is, one filled with despotism and tyranny, and... Oh, excuse me. You are my prince, my little son. You're my little evil one. You are my heir, my precious brute. Your evil deeds will be so cute. You'll carry on my evil ways and take care of me when my scales turn gray to rule the Everglades. It'll be the best career move you've ever made. My villainy will be passed on for generations, and you will rule the universe with an iron claw. You are my prince, my little son. You're my little evil one. You are my heir, my precious brute. Your evil deeds will be so cute.
Well, listen here. Will I make it clear? I can't believe you can't see what we see here. A crocodile, a superior species. You Donkey Croc, initials DC. Looking at your claws, you could be one of my in-laws. Cause you're one of us. One of us? You meaning green scaly sheen? Can't you see you're one of us? You want to walk like Brother Croc? On and on, together we rock. Well, if what you're saying is true, then guess we're brothers, same color, but the similar you. With these fangs and the scaly skin, there's no question that we're family next of kin. Cause I'm one of you, the same crew, nothing I can do. I can see I'm one of you, the same crew. I'm really one of you. Looky here, look what I've got! Don't think I won't let little Teddy drop! Hold it right there! You wouldn't drop, couldn't drop, you wouldn't dare! I'm a reasonable, raving, dirigible despot! I'll tell you what, we'll trade like a stock exchange! When the deal has a feel, it's a steal! Diddy for the coconut for Diddy! Don't do it, he's bluffing, I hope! I guarantee, as you see, there's no pity for Titty! No bluffing, no bluffing! Wait a sec, what the heck? Let us make a trade. Give me my little buddy, we'll stop this escapade. Diddy for the coconut for Diddy. I'm gonna count to 10, then it's up to you then. One. This is fun. DK, beware, take care, it's a stare. He be stuffing, it be bluffing, it's Gorilla stopping nothing. To you, it's a cue, what you gonna do? Gotta think what to do, or my little buddy's through. Give up the coconut or else he's gonna drop you. Oh, touching on my cry, don't you see? Do I hear three? A three, let him drop and then we'll see. A three, make him Diddy fricassee. Hey, big buddy, did you see? You can save the coconut will save me. 4, but there's more, got a plan, got a trick. You can use your big foot, hit him with the big foot kick. What? 5, that's what Jack, take a dive. 6 and 7, time to learn a lesson. Come on, big buddy, use your big foot kick. I get it, little buddy, that's slick. But I got 2 coconuts, so which one do I pick? 8, wait, I have to concentrate. 9, get decide, do or die, running out of time. 10, time to end this drama. Here goes nothing but Banana Slammer. Surprise, there's a 6th song. While trying to get the music for this, I stumbled across this one, and I just had to learn it. Enjoy. I've dreamt about this moment for such a long time. Donkey Kong at my feet, and the crystal is mine. A sublime everything everything I've ever wanted but been tragically denied. Oh, this feeling's overwhelming, so much joy I cannot hide. Not a notion about this potion, or the love and the devotion. I've got the coconut, and it's causing a commotion, proclaiming from the highest peaks and shout over the ocean. I've got it all. La 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 la. I have never been so happy, oh I feel I've been reborn. Dress me up in regal colors, blow the bugles, sound the horns. Not a notion about this potion, or the love and the devotion. I've got the coconut, and it's causing a commotion, proclaiming from the highest peaks and shout over the ocean. I've got it all.
I'll see you guys in another video and in Ultimate. Later, everyone.